Hi guys, today we're going to learn about our palm motions. So this is for our third or beginner level all-stars. So first we're going to watch this video so you know what palm is, okay? This is Miller North dance team from this year. That was obviously a little bit more advanced than what we're gonna do today, but that's like the ending goal for if you continue to do palm. So we're gonna learn how to do some of those motions that they were doing in that video. And we're gonna start off with talking about cinnamon rolls. So it might not seem anywhere near dance related, but everyone make a fist with your hand. Do you see these little spirals that you have? That's what we call cinnamon rolls. So you have your big cinnamon roll, and you have a little cinnamon roll. So when I teach you about these palm motions, I want you to keep these in mind. So if I say your big cinnamon roll should be showing, that means that you should be able to see it no matter what position your arm is in. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's the same with the little. When I say little cinnamon roll, that means that this side of your hand should be showing. Okay, so we're gonna go over 8 total, and we're gonna start with these 4, okay? So our first 4, we have our high V, our low V, our T, and our broken T or half T. I most of the time call it half T, so if I say half T, that's what I'm referring to. So we're gonna stand up and we're gonna try these. So can everyone stand up, spread out a little bit, make sure you're not gonna hit your friends, hit a T, not a neighbor. So we're gonna start with a high V. So there's a picture that shows you, and when you hit a high V, I wanna see your big cinnamon rolls. So I wanna see everyone's big cinnamon roll facing the front and your arms just in a nice V position around your head. You can go ahead and try. Yes, that looks great. Everyone is doing a really great job. So next, we have a low V. Exact same thing, but low. So think big cinnamon rolls to the front and your hands are just in a low V. Perfect. And then these are all pretty simple. So the next one we have T, big cinnamon rolls forward. Your arms are straight out from your shoulders. You're making a T with your arms. If someone looked at you, you look like a T. Now, half T. All you do is you bend your elbows. So think about your little cinnamon rolls being forward this time, and your arms almost right in front of your armpits. Does that make sense? Do we have any questions so far? Perfect. We can learn our next 4, and we'll keep practicing as that goes on too. Okay, our next 4, we have daggers or broken touchdown. I normally call it daggers. Touchdown, low touchdown, and bow and arrow. So we're gonna start with daggers. It says little cinnamon rolls, and your elbows are gonna be in, and your little cinnamon rolls are gonna be forward, and your arms are gonna be kind of in front of your shoulders. Everyone looks pretty good. Nick, maybe open your arms just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, next is touchdown. So it's called touchdown because it's like goalposts, you know how like they like kick the ball through. It's like that. So your arms are gonna be straight up. Your little cinnamon rolls are gonna be to the front, which this one is hard because you have to almost think about rotating your hands more than you want to. So that's touchdown. Good job. And then low touchdown is down. So this is just straight arms down, big cinnamon rolls to the front. Yes, perfect. And this is normally like a clean. Like if we say clean, you just like hit this. It's a basic position that you do more than you think. Now the next one is a little bit harder because you have to show both of your cinnamon rolls, but it's your bow and arrow. So you're doing one arm in a half T, and your other arm is in a full T. Yes, does that make sense? Any questions about these 4? Okay, perfect. So we're gonna keep practicing a little bit with the game of Simon Says. Does that sound okay? Okay, so Simon Says, I'm gonna start off as the instructor, I'm gonna say Simon says, and I'm gonna say one of the positions. I'm gonna say, Simon says, hit a touchdown. And everyone's gonna go like this, and if your cinnamon rolls are wrong, or you're not in the correct position, you'll sit down. But we'll play multiple rounds so everyone gets a chance. Does that sound good? Okay, let's start. Let's do, Simon says, do a T. Good job, everyone. Yes, perfect. Simon says, do a low V. Daggers? Oh, Simon did not say. If you hit the position, sit down. Oh, you can sit on the ground, that's okay. Let's do, Simon says, high V. If your big cinnamon rolls are not to the front, sit down. Half T. Simon did not say. It's okay. Okay, we have two more. Simon says bow and arrow. Good, both of you. Simon says touchdown. Low touchdown. T. Simon says half T. Simon says bow and arrow. Daggers. Ooh, we have two really good players. Simon says high V. Simon says T. Simon says daggers. Okay, I think we have two winners. Do we all want to play one more time?
Yes.
Okay. Good job, Nick, and good job, Avery. We're gonna play one more round, okay? Simon says low touchdown. If you don't know it, you can sit down, it's okay. If your big cinnamon rolls are not to the front, sit down. I think most of you are good. Half T. Ooh, if you moved, sit down. Simon says daggers. Good. Simon says T. High V. Good job. Simon says low V. Simon says bow and arrow. T. Daggers. Good job, everyone. Simon says low touchdown. Simon says half T. Good job. We're getting better. I feel like you guys have gotten the motions down. Simon says high V. Good job with the cinnamon rolls. I think we have a group of winners. Everyone is doing really good. And so we're gonna move on to our next part, which is just you being able to know the motions on your own. So I'm gonna give you these handouts, paper handouts. It has the same pictures that you learned off of, and it has a word bank. All I want you to do is write from the word bank the name of the motion under the picture. Does that sound okay? You can go back to your desk and I will hand these out to all of you. So when you get your paper, write your name at the top and you can begin. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Good job, Nick. And when you're done, you can turn the paper in at the front of this table over here. If you have any questions, don't forget. Thank you. Do I have everyone's papers? Perfect. You guys did so good today, and that's all I have for you.